this is what you need to do. The pipe is actually easy to, it's not compulsory that it should be at 3 minutes. You can see that I can spin for 2 minutes. But for this one, if you selected wash from here, it's not going to drain water for you automatically. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Pompo here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A actually. So I have a couple of questions in my comment section, so I'm going to be showing you how to use the Hisense top loader 8 kg washing machine, the bubble clean, and the particular specification is a WTJA802T. So I've actually done something like this a couple of times, but I want to do this while I answer a couple of questions. So the first question I have here is, how do you install the person said, how do you install the pipe? How do you install the draining pipe at the back and the one at the top for bringing water in? He said it's for a 10 kg. Now I don't know how a 10 kg washing machine looks. I don't know how it looks, but this is the 8 kg top loader Hisense washing machine. And this is the inlet pipe, so there's water in it actually. If I open it, there's going to be a mess, but this is actually how you install your pipe in the 8 kg top loader washing machine. If I turn this open, this is what you're going to see. This one is for the hot water and this one is for the cold water. I only have the cold water installed, so my water is if I turn this open now, you can see water is going to come out. So this one is for the water inlet, the one that brings clean water, right? Then this very one at the bottom here is the drain pipe or the drainage pipe. So I don't know if it's the same in the 10 kg. So those of us that have 10 kg, you can help us here to know if it's the same. But this is what you need to do. The pipe is actually easy to pull out, but I don't want to do that because there could be water in it. And there's this pin, you just press it. When you press it, you can then dislodge, pull this pipe. So when you're fixing it, you have to push it in and then use this pin to clamp on it. So that's how the drain pipe works here. Then another person was asking a question about, is it normal for the water to pour out? No, it's not normal. The way your pipe should go should be up. You shouldn't leave it flat on the floor. You understand? It shouldn't be flat on the floor. You should always go up into a proper drain. You understand? Up. You should go up before it comes down. That is how this washing machine works. Yeah. So I'm going to be showing you how I use this washing machine while I answer other questions that I was asked. So some other person had this question saying that she pressed the wash and it was not washing. Normally I like to choose the automatic programs here, but because of the questions I have to answer, I'm going to select them individually just to give answers to the questions. So I still have some detergent stock here. Let me just clean it on dirty clothes. So this detergent box, I've been using this washing machine for over a year now, so it's been quite in use. And this is my detergent. I don't bother to measure my detergent again. I just, from experience, I already know the quantity that would work for me. So I'm just going to pour into this place. So I've poured this quantity, just like half of this box. Understand? So why we saw that clump here was because some of them have turned to balls. So you can just break them, manually break them with your fingers. I don't bother because it doesn't clog my washing machine. So most times when I want to use it, I just go to the power button, put it on, and then I go for a program here. Most times I go for fuzzy or quick. Then heavy if I want to wash something like a towel or a big bedspread, a very thick bedspread. But because of the questions that I want to answer, I'm going to select the wash. Now you can decide to select. Remember, all these programs are automatic, so they already have a selected time for wash, spin, rinse. But if you want to be the one to determine the wash time that you want, you can come over here and just press the wash button yourself and select the timing that you want. So I'm going to come here. This is going to be for 14 minutes, a total of 17 minutes. It will probably use 3 minutes to wash, no, 3 minutes to fill in the tub with water, and then 14 minutes to wash. So once you select that time, you feel that this is okay for you, you can go ahead and press start. Or if you think you don't want this, see, you can increase it to 15 minutes, 16, and so on, 20 minutes. You can reduce it to 1 minute. So you understand, 3 minutes to fill in the tub, 1 minute to wash, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 7, and so on and so forth. So I can just leave it at let's leave it at 12 minutes. It will be a total of 15 minutes. Then I forgot something. I ought to put my softener in this box. This box here is for softener, so let me go ahead and do that. So I've measured out my softener here, or clothing fabric, and I'm going to just pour it here. So this softener has its use. Another question I saw, he was saying that his is not getting enough water. So probably your water level is low. It's coming from your source, from the water source in your house. Do you understand? So if the water pressure is low, you won't be getting enough water, and you can just decide to use buckets of water. You can see in my video how to use this Hisense top load washing machine manually. I showed you how you can actually pour buckets of water to fill your tub. So if you feel that it's taking a while to get water in it, you can decide to do that for the time being. But on another note, in order to find a permanent solution, probably you need to check the mesh. When you open this, there's something like a net. Don't know if it's in this one. So this net, this mesh here catches, there's another one inside or against this pipe here. It catches a lot of debris or particles of dirt. So probably it could be that it's blocked there, that there's a lot of particles in the water that you use, and the particles have blocked the pipe here, so it's not bringing in enough water. So you could decide to check that. In my video how to solve the E4 error, I showed how I opened that pipe, how I opened it and cleaned out the mesh to take out some dirt there. So once I did that, the water started running in easily. So you notice that it has started washing now because it has gotten to water level 6, and it has started counting. It started counting from the 12th minute, just as we said. So the wash process has ended and it just goes up. That is how it works when you use the wash from this part of the machine, this particular button. So someone was asking the question that isn't it supposed to drain the water automatically, that his does not drain the water automatically. So this is probably what he selected. Though yours is an 11 kg, this is an 8 kg, so I don't know if it's the same. But for this one, if you selected wash from here, it's not going to drain the water for you automatically. You have to be the one to select rinse. After it washes, then you go ahead and select rinse. But first, so some people say they press rinse, they press spin, and it's not spinning. So maybe this is what you encountered. So when it finishes washing, when you use this wash button here, you have to go again and put it on again, then come here and press rinse. So this rinse button is going to drain it for you automatically. Now it's going to ask you if you want to drain, if you want to rinse 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, or once. I like to use 2 times. So once you select this, then you go ahead again and press the start button. So those of us saying that, oh, mine doesn't rinse, it doesn't wash, it doesn't spin, you probably did not select rinse after washing. You didn't put it on, you didn't select the rinse, and then you didn't start it. So once you just start it, it's going to go ahead and start draining the dirty washing water. It's going to rinse twice for us. Once it's done with that, we can then go ahead to select spin. So guys, if you found value in this video, make sure you smash the like button, and if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do that. That will be good in building the community and reaching more people in order to help them. So guys, when it finishes draining the water, it's going to now put in clean water. So we'll come back to show that. This is how the rinse works. It has emptied the tub of the dirty wash water. Now it's introducing clean water to do the first rinse. So this is what it's going to do the first time and then the second time, and then our rinse will be complete. So guys, make sure you hit the like button, guys. Make sure you hit the like button if you're getting value from this video, and I'd like to see your comments, your questions, your contribution to this video here, and subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do that. So this is still the part of the rinse process, but it spins when it drains off the first water that I used to rinse. So I want to answer a question. Someone was saying that mine doesn't shake when it's spinning, but theirs shakes and all that, it jumps and all that. Now I don't know if it's because mine is firmly placed between, you can see that when I touch it, it's vibrating, right? But it's not that it's jumpy, it's not jumpy or shaky. So I don't know if it's because it's firmly between a bathroom sink and then a toilet. You can see that it's not actually touching it, it's almost touching it, but mine doesn't shift out of place. So I think it depends on how yours was installed. Yes, it depends on how yours was installed. It's actually not supposed to shake or jumpy or move itself out of its position. Funny enough, all the washing machines I've used have been firmly fixed in place. I've had some that were fixed in between kitchen cabinets or between cabinets, you understand? So even though it vibrates or shakes a bit, it is still held in place. And then the tiles here are not smooth or slippery or wet, you understand? So it's not a kind of floor that would make the washing machine to move easily on the floor. So I think that's the thing. So I always encourage, please get a technician from the showroom where you bought your washing machine, right? That showroom that sold the washing machine to you, disturb them to give you their expert technician that can help you install it. So if there's any problem, you can call them and hold them accountable than trying to DIY, and then if there's an issue, you call them and they say, okay, you did something, you spoiled something. Do you understand? So just try to avoid that. So guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done that, and also drop your comments or questions or contribution. I'd love to see that in the comment section. So the same thing that happens with the wash also happens with the rinse here. The second rinse, it leaves the water with it and just goes off. So I'm going to put the power button again, and then I'm going to select spin. Now someone asked me that the spin, must it be at 3 minutes? But let me show you now. See, if it's going to spin for 6 minutes, the total time will be 8 minutes. So it's not compulsory that it should be at 3 minutes. You can see that I can spin for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So I'm going to just spin for 2 minutes. And it's when I press the start button that it's going to start. The total time will be 4 minutes. So some other questions, someone was asking that, that theirs doesn't spin. The thing about spin is that when you press the button and then press start, it's going to make some sounds for like 1 or 2 minutes before it starts rotating. Do you understand? So let's see that now. So I'm going to press the start button. It's going to first of all, because it has water in it, so it's going to first of all drain the water in this case. So guys, if you are yet to like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done that. I'd appreciate your support, and also drop your comments or your questions in the comment section. So it has finished draining the water now, and you notice that it has still not started spinning, but it doesn't mean that it's not working. You just have to wait. Remember, I'm answering the question where some people says theirs is not spinning, right? So see, remember I gave a total of 4 minutes, but see, it started spinning at when it got to 2 minutes. So that is how spinning happens when you are selecting them individually. So I think by now in this video, if you've been watching the video from the beginning to this point in time, you should now understand how it works when you are selecting wash, rinse, spin individually. This is how it works. So spinning doesn't just happen automatically. If there's water there, it's going to drain it, then wait for like a minute before it starts spinning. See, it's vibrating, but it's not jumpy or moving out of place because it is firmly installed in place. Another question that came in was about air dry. I've done a video about air dry. If you want to air dry, once it's done with one stage, you can then come over here. Once it's done with this stage, you know it's going to go off automatically. So if you now want to air dry, you have to press the start button. Come here, press your temperature. I've done a video on it till it gets, air dry gets highlighted. Now what we have highlighted here is cold. You understand? Cold. But if you want to air dry, you press this button and bring it to air dry. Then select the start button. Now I'm not going to do that here because I've already done a video about that, so you can watch. If I can still link it up, if there's still space here, I'll link it up here and you'll see how I air dry. So I think that's the end of the spin process, guys, and that is how it ends. So this is the end of this video, guys. So if you've watched this video to the very end, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done that. If you have more questions, you can watch my other videos. I probably answered them there. If the questions are not answered in other videos, you can then drop your questions in the comment section. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.